Hi, Simi Burn here, branding expert with Prospology. This is a Prospology student's before bio. It's safe and generic and probably overly succinct. A few sentences are highlighted here. Being an introvert, I've always valued clear and concise communication. That can be such a challenge to get across for people who truly are introverts. To have that showcase in their personal brand, not just only saying I'm an introvert, but showing how that's actually a strength, an asset in their personal brand and niche. In blue, now after diving into various medical writing projects, I found my sweet spot: educational slide decks and infographics. These projects not only streamline processes, but also eliminate the need for endless meetings and external designers. So you're not really sure here in this before version, why is that their sweet spot? You really only get a sense that they don't like meetings and having to work with external designers, but there's not really a compelling narrative to follow there about why they chose this as their niche. And in pink there, I've been fortunate to be recognized for my in-depth literature research skills that backs my content, and I'm ready to bring that expertise to your projects. So we've introduced that expertise, but still don't really have a sense of why, why those in-depth literature research skills were recognizable, or how those came about, or any kind of sense of who this person is under the surface. Now we're going to take a look at this student's after bio. So this is after going through a coaching process involving multiple rounds of revisions and experts that are there to help our freelance medical writers to identify a niche that's aligned and communicate that in their personal brand in a way that gets them traction in their business. So right off the bat, comparing to the first bio, that very first sentence in yellow, it was my first major writing project and I was thrown in head first. And then it goes on to talk about a really difficult project where they were able to save the team, and that really showed them the impact of why their niche is important. So you're already in a story and you have a sense of this person and their inner world. Even though they're an introvert, you still can relate to them and get a sense of who they are through their storytelling. The blue sentence here: while others stagnated in the chaos of differing viewpoints, clashing perspectives, and tensions between parties, I immersed myself in the challenge and began discerning a path forward. So it really highlights that this person can go beyond just the surface level, creating a deliverable, that they have the expertise and communication skills and problem solving skills to solve complex problems that can arise when working in teams. So automatically you get a sense of their expertise in a much more three-dimensional and impactful way that is unique to them through their storytelling. And so then they go on to describe how their work was able to bring, 12 months of stalling into the completion of a project. And then in pink, the resulting slide decks successfully bridge the gap between unconventional ideas and scientific rigor, meeting and even exceeding clients' expectations. So she's able to show like this is not just a random niche that she picked, that slide decks and infographics are something she excels at. And not just that, but also the problem solving, communication, working with clients and difficult teams to get the job done. So we went from, a really kind of safe, generic bio to something compelling and impactful by digging into that storytelling and identifying a narrative that can show, instead of just telling, why this is her personal brand and niche.